Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, this is your new moon solar eclipse in Gemini. It's taking place on June 10th. And we have the new moon, and this is known as the Ring of Fire eclipse, excuse me. Because it's conjunct Mercury retrograde, it's extra intense. It tells us communication, perspective, and beliefs are all up for reform. Eclipses open us to change, and with Mercury retrograde in the mix, it's about releasing what you thought and what you believed. Solar eclipses are a time when ego is shadowed and our conscious self is blocked out for a bit. This is a reset. It's a fertile time for new light codes and templates to come in. We have a chance to up-level into higher alignment, release any false limitations and reality models that were accepted previously as real, and embrace the highest version of love and life as possible. All right, my dear Libras, as I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, and if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Libras. Messages for Libras, please. All right, we have the Judgment card. So if this isn't an up-leveling, I don't know what is. Some of you guys, this is about a rekindling or getting a second chance at something. But this is about the lessons that you've learned. This is about stepping through this energetic portal offered to us from this eclipse energy. Remember, the eclipses don't necessarily put us where we want to be. They put us where we need to be. And this is you up-leveling, Libra, in a huge way. This is Scorpio and Aries energy, so you may have those in your chart or you may be dealing with those signs. What's been holding you back, Libra, is the moon. So some of you guys, you've been going through a very difficult period. Now, for some of you, this may have to do with a soulmate or a twin flame journey. This is also about your subconscious. In your subconscious, there was something that still needed to be released and purged. Now, it may have to do with a Cancer or a Pisces person, but it doesn't necessarily have to. This is about being a little bit, walking through, what I'm getting is like walking through the spider webs. Yes, and I did just hear Gwen Stefani. That's what kind of like just came blasting through there. But walking through this sort of nightmarish landscape, doing a lot of shadow work, taking a look at some of your fears, your insecurities. And what I'm seeing with this Judgment card, Libra, is you are purging and releasing them. So the Nine of Cups in reverse. Some of you, my Libras, as a result of this up-leveling, you may be leaving someone or something behind that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. But that's because it's time for you to set your sights on something bigger, something better. The Nine of Cups in reverse this is Jupiter and Pisces energy. But it's an energy, and we do have Jupiter in Pisces right now, but it's almost like, Libras, what I'm seeing is that you were keeping yourself small, whether that was being in situations that weren't in alignment with you, being in relationships where the person wasn't giving back to you, or you weren't on the same page, or whether it was working a job that wasn't emotionally fulfilling or giving you the money that you wanted or you needed. Okay, there's something here that wasn't emotionally fulfilling that you're walking away from because you know there's something bigger. You're no longer keeping yourself small, Libra. The Nine of Swords, this is what's hidden. I don't even know that it was so hidden, Libra. What you need to know is this dark night of the soul, this time of doing shadow work and sort of walking through these spider webs and, being maybe confused, dealing with healing and purging of things that are like really deep at the subconscious level. This is coming to an end. And as a result, Libra, this card is so funny. It always looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter to me. I don't know if you guys watch that show. But what I'm seeing here is, again, a lot of my readings, we're getting this major third eye upgrade. And I think these are some of the light codes and the templates that are coming in with this eclipse energy. We're seeing things differently. Libra, this is you stepping into your power. The King of Coins can be you attracting a partner And again, some of you guys, it's a rekindling of like a romance or a soulmate, even a twin flame connection. But somebody, you know, the King of Coins is somebody who's stable. They're also very sexual. But they're this person that's just really well-rounded. They're slow and steady. This is someone who's going to take their time with you, Libra. This is also with you, with your energy, you stepping into your power and abundance because you've been doing the work. And I think you're releasing in your subconscious what was holding you back from being this, from embodying this stability, embodying this abundance. You know, nobody can knock this. The King of Coins, he's an anchor. He's a rock. He is you, Libra. All right. And then we see the Two of Swords. So Moon and Libra. So there's been a lot of confusion. And it could be, you know, a lot of us are experiencing this confusion and this sort of, you know, stopped up nightmarish type energy with Mercury retrograde and all of the eclipses, trying to decide which way to go. Spirit saying, you don't need to rush it. You don't need to force it. Look at that. You guys are healing something you're healing some sort of heartbreak or sadness. This is what you're purging. This is the energy that you've been in, looking at those shadows, walking through those cobwebs, releasing anything that's been holding you back, that's been imprinted on your nervous system. And it could be from childhood or this particular relationship, or something that happened quite recently, but a lot of Pisces energy coming through here, Libra. And the Hanged Man, this is about you seeing things from a completely different perspective. All of these readings are really embodying the fact that the collective is going through a major awakening and upgrade. And we can't take this with us, and you know that now. The Chariot tells me that you guys are spiritual warriors. You're ready for this ascension. You're ready to become this King of Coins, or you're ready to accept this King of Coins, whatever that might mean to you, into your life. Now, it might be a little bit confusing. There might be some difficult choices, but Spirit's telling you, Libra, to lean into this energy. Lean into it, because success is yours, is imminent. All right, let's see what other messages come through for my dear Libras, please. Messages for my dear Libras, please. We've got, look at that, all of this Pisces energy, maybe Virgo as well. But what I'm seeing here is, wow, it's just, you know, the High Priestess is coming out in all of these readings. And in all of it's mind-blowing, you guys, because again, this is this major upgrade to the third eye chakra, and we see his third eye being highlighted. We also see the ascension energy there with the Judgment card on the third eye. So where you weren't able to trust your intuition in the past, this is changing. But this is also someone or something that's either coming back to you, sending you a message, showing up in your life, at your door, something that may be unexpected. Because if you are on a twin flame journey, or you have a deep soul connection, Libra, the breakthroughs that you're experiencing, your person is also experiencing. Taurus energy. So this is wisdom. You guys have transmuted all of these sort of negative experiences into something positive. You guys, you are receiving major enlightenment. You know, and in the Leo energy, it was about red pilling it. And that's what I'm getting with my Libra energy here as well. You guys are seeing through or seeing past the matrix. You're seeing how everything is interconnected. You're dedicated to yourself. You're recognizing that you have a higher purpose here than what it was that you were doing before. We have the Fool in reverse. There may have been somebody in your past that didn't want to take a risk with you, Libra. Or maybe it was too risky for you to step onto your true soul's path because you knew that you'd be upsetting, you know, your family, the, you know, traditional belief systems, you know, the job that you've had, the way that people view you. Remember, the Two of Swords, Libran energy, is very concerned with how other people see us, and especially in our relationships. So there was where you were afraid to take risks before is because you weren't operating from this place of sourcing your wisdom from your higher self and your intuition. But that's changing. That's being converted. Okay. So I see the sacral chakra coming out in reverse. Libra, in the past, you weren't open to receiving. Okay. You weren't open to receiving the love, the time, the energy, the resources that you truly deserved. Okay, and that's because your intuition was blocked. That's because you were sitting too heavily in the divine masculine energy. okay, which means that you needed to do it all on your own. That tradition, beliefs, behaviors that you had really integrated into your system during this, during this lifetime, or during this relationship, or during the time that you were at this job, had you in a place of being too anchored and focused on the 3D. Okay, if that makes any sense. I see all of that changing for you. Again, being given, like it's like you're really integrating these light codes that you're receiving, and that's allowing you to shift your timeline, to move away from anything that wasn't emotionally fulfilling, to move and to become this higher expression of yourself. All right, so we see the Three of Pentacles in reverse, where there was difficulty, where there wasn't collaboration, where there wasn't compatibility. That no longer has any room in your life, Libra, because you're you're walking through this portal where things become easier for you because of your knowing, because of your understanding. And I see there's a little bit of back and forth, because the way forward isn't necessarily crystal clear, but you're trusting. You're trusting in this journey where you didn't before. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my dear Libras. All right, we say the universal midwife. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. Yeah, it's like what you're dedicating your time and your energy to, Libra, is very different. Some of you guys, you may be going through like a major career change. You might just be shifting from something that was much more sort of 3D oriented to something that really satisfies your soul. Some of you guys, this is like you're being rebirthed as you walk through this eclipse portal. And it's like things are getting easier. We see fruitful and sacred assignments. Everything, this is about you co-creating with universe, calling in love, calling in abundance. And we get the storyteller, intention. Yeah, you are the narrator of your life. It's no longer your family members, the traditions. And I'm not saying that you're negating, family or traditions or anything like that, but it's you calling the shots now, Libra. You're seeing things differently, and you know that it cannot be any other way. The golden children. Look at that. Look at that portal, Libra. You're ready to step through it. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So what I'm seeing here, Libra, some of you guys, you're also receiving an upgrade to either your psychic powers, your healing abilities, whatever it might be. And what I'm seeing with this Fool card in reverse, many of you guys, you weren't trusting your intuition or believing in your own magic. And it may be something that was sort of oppressed or suppressed since childhood, because I'm getting that with this Wisdom card. It's this energy of being a very open channel, very sensitive as a child, and everybody has intuition. Everybody has not the same gifts, but has these gifts that as we get older, we sort of, they get buried beneath the 3D. And I see that really changing for you. I see many of you guys where you were afraid to trust in your intuition, that is no more. It's like it's not an option for you anymore. And I like it, because in doing so, you're not only seeing things from a much higher perspective, but you're just cutting out all the BS, Libra. So we get truth. Yeah. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. That's exactly it. Like Libra, I see you not caring anymore about what anybody thinks or believes about your path. You're stepping into your power. You're seeing things differently. You're ascending. You're moving forward. You're walking through this portal. What matters is that you trust you. You trust in the universe. You trust that what you've been asking for, is coming to you, is being delivered in divine timing. And we also see with this Moon card, you're also trusting that it's okay if you don't necessarily see the way forward, but as long as you keep moving in that direction, okay? You're walking your truth. Yep, and it's taking a lot of courage, Libra, a lot of courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Yeah, many of you guys, you're just coming out of the spiritual closet, or you're coming out of whatever closet that might mean for you. You're not hiding who you are. You're not hiding what you know. And we see light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Yes, because again, you've been in some sort of closet, okay? It's going to be different for each and every one of us, but it's no longer an option, Libra. And that you know, in order to be happy, in order to have this abundance, this fulfillment, this love, you have to embody your true energy, your true loving presence. You have to operate from a place of balance, and that's not keeping yourself hidden anymore. All right, Libras, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.